Hello, welcome to second episode of my podcast Woolhome. Today I am recording, and with me is my furry host Jerry. It's our exotic cat. So today he is not sleeping, but he's pretty active now, so I don't think he will be sitting on my lap all my episode. So just to show you my pet, all my family loves him. He's very nice and quiet and not so bad cat. So but now it's spring, so lots of fur is on my floor. So the first episode I filmed using my cell phone front camera. It's my Samsung Galaxy S3 Neo. But when I watched it, I was not so very happy with the quality. So today I'm trying to record on my camera Sony Alpha 5000. I bought this for my birthday last December, so 4 months. For this my camera, I am still learning how to work with it, because it's mirrorless camera. For pictures it's okay, I know almost everything, but for video there's some formats I don't know them. I tried to record, but it's not shows on my computer. So but I found MP4 format, so I'm trying to record on this. I hope this quality will be better than on my cell phone. So okay, let him go. So the first part is work in progress on my needles. So these 2 weeks I was working not so actively. I have a garden, so I did a lot of gardening work. We came to our summer house and did a lot of work on a hothouse. I planted my small, like this, tomatoes to my hothouse. So we gardening at the weekends, going to our summer house. So lots of garden work starts this year. The first it's hitchhiker type shawl, so it's not original, as I mentioned the first episode. It's just my modification. So there is a stitch marker, so I need maybe 8 centimeters. Not so much, but I hope I will manage to finish it to my trip in end of May, because it is cotton. The last time I didn't show you the yarn I am knitting. So this is Catania fine color. This I use. Oh, now in focus. Now I'm knitting the second ball, and I'm thinking that I will knit all 3 balls. It's a 50-gram ball and 165 meters, so not a big balls. My first project. The second one I worked not a bit, maybe this. It's my socks. It's crazy long knitting. I started them the last August when we visit the Baltic Sea, when I had holidays with family. So, and they hibernated, I don't know, 8 months, something like that. And now I decided to finish them finally. it's not my color variation, colorway. As I said, I don't like browns, this muted pinks, so not so much colorway. My cat is going crazy and running around. But for home socks it will be okay. I bought these two balls in the local yarn shop. I'm sorry. He ate my one flower on the windowsill and now he's playing. Sometimes he's bad cat. So talking about socks, I bought these two balls on local yarn shop because this yarn is good to wear and strong, and it was two last balls. They don't produce anymore this type of yarn, so I just bought because I like these socks. I have a couple pairs and they were so good. When you knit firm, I am tight knitter. As I said, I use, by the way, I use 2mm needles. It's Adi ones. So it's pretty tight. So pretty tight sock, and they were very good. My preferred method, as I mentioned last time, it's gusset, simple heel with gusset. It's traditional Lithuanian way. I need gusset with slip stitches. So it's my beloved way. So another work in progress this week I bring from my car. Mostly I keep in this project bag, which is in my shop, projectbag.etsy.com. This pair of socks. It's not kids. It's tiny woman feet socks for some person I not mention because it's a surprise. So it's the same yarn as this brownish. This is panda print. Also, I don't have label, just some leftover balls because I have knit maybe 4 pairs of this red yarn. I have one pair for myself, another for my mom. For my niece I made one, so maybe 3. Yeah, maybe 3. So, and I knit these reds, just simple stockinette socks, simple way. Also will be with gusset, but these are on my Thiago red lace. This is my totally favorite. I love them so much. They are pointy enough but not too sharp. I like this firm cable. Some people, I watch a lot of podcasts. Some people don't like because it's too firm. It's my favorite. I like them so much. I have a lot of pairs of these 2mm needles because I knit mostly 2.5 mil needles. So this is my favorites. Also, I did for myself sock recipe cards. I watch the podcast The Passion Knit Spinner from Germany, and she showed that she makes for special sizes the cards with the simple sock recipe, with yarn, with needles, how many stitch, how many rows for heel, for all socks until heel. So I did the same. I like it so much. I did it on firm paper. So, and I did some recipes for different sizes for myself or for other. So I like it so much because it's a really simple recipe, and I took this idea. I like it so much. And another one project was loved by me. Oh, it's crazy long knitting. It's maybe 3.5 years. I start to knit it when I came to my this work. I work at the insurance company, and I work 3.5 years, and I start at the time when I start to work at this job. So it's so slowly knit. It's a big shawl. I'll show you. It's a not special pattern. It's just modification for some patterns. It's very simple. I have this shawl as a made to order on my Woolhome store. It's really big. It's more than my wingsband, so it's very big. I don't know if I list to my shop as a finished object, if I keep it for myself. I'm not decided this. I just did the bind off and some this, how to explain this, loops maybe by hook. It's crochet, and in every this loop will be fringe, so it's still need to be done. I did all these loops for all perimeter of the bottom of the shawl, so maybe next 2 weeks I will finish it. I don't know, so I'm not in a big mood working on this. Maybe because it's navy blue yarn, it's dark, so it's hard to knit. So maybe I will finish it. I don't know, who knows. And mostly I keep my works in progress not in the project bags. Lots of people use project bags for every project. I use this mostly for my car, for traveling. If I go somewhere, visit my parents, if we go to our summer house, I take a couple bags with my projects in case that I would have something to work. But at home I keep my bags in this basket. I like this. I bought this. I had the old one. It was so old, so I changed this in the new one we have in Lithuania. At the first week of March, the Kazukas market. It's mostly Lithuanian traditional crafts. So, and this was bought there, and I love this. I keep my knittings here, my yarn, which I will take to my trip, which I dyed. I showed this last week. So this is my preferred method to keep my knittings. So it's not tangling at all. I just put the needles to my ball and took this. This week is now finished objects. I did not manage to finish something. So another new section which I will have is what I am wearing. This is my cardigan. I made it, totally made it by myself. It is handspun. Let's see, I will show you this lace pattern. It's pretty long, but 3/4 sleeves. I like that long sleeves. I have a lot of garments with that long sleeve, so it was handspun on my Turkish spindle. I will show you on this one. Later I will show you my collection of spindles. I bought this fiber from Etsy, the lovely maple from North Star alpacas. I bought the dyed roving and spun singles from alpaca, and other single, it was silk. I bought silk on worldofwool.co.uk, and they sell a lot of fiber. And I dye it using jacquard dyes in periwinkle color. So I take it off. It's a bit warm. It's getting here. So it's alpaca and silk cardigan. So it's really very, very warm. I wear it in cold winter. So it's a bit itchy, as alpaca has this halo. I will show you. You will see. So, but it's not, I'm not allergic to alpaca, so that's okay for me. So I can wear it. The last 2 weeks I spun a bit. So this is my spindle collection. I don't have a spinning wheel. I spin just on drop spindles. The last week I spin on this Russian type spindle. It was made for me by my dad. They has woodstory.etsy.com shop, and this is modification by me. This is with hook. Really, I don't like to spin using one hand, as Russian type spindle needs to spin. So I thought, why don't put the simple tiny hook, and just I put on the ball between my knees and just spin like that. This fiber is yak down. So it's detecting my face, so I will try to close this to be in focus. So I spin it pretty fine. The first idea was that it will be the vest for me. But I changed my mind. I think at work I need the former clothes, so I don't wear knits at work. So I decided this how it looks as the yarn. It will be maybe light fingering or heavy lace. something like that. So I decided to knit out of it the hat and shawl or shawlette. I don't know how much meters I will have, so it's still in process. I think I have still have left maybe 500 grams. Oh, sorry, 50 grams, not 500. So this is yak fiber. I bought yak down the first time, and I say totally that it's the last time. I better pay more, but I will buy rowing. It's so uncomfortable to spin with down. It's so short, stable, and I'm not so crazy about this. It's pretty hard. So, but I will finish to spin that. So, also spun a bit this cashmere. I bought this also on worldofwool.co.uk. This is rowing. This spins like a butter. I like so much. So, but I'm not sure what I will be making out of this. So just spin and enjoy, and we'll see. Maybe I will apply it with silk. I have a big bobbin, super fine lace, like a thread silk yarn from I don't remember from where it is. Never mind. So, and maybe I will apply for some shawl. Maybe I will dye this cashmere with silk when I apply. I'm not sure. I will see how it goes. And the last spun last 2 weeks this Turkish spindle. I use Turkish spindle. It is hanging. It's not somewhere on the floor. So it is also alpaca yarn, but I think I will apply it with some other yarn for socks. It will be warm socks, but I need to spin some merino maybe. I don't know, I will see. But just I want to spin all my started fiber and start something new. So also I have the Victorian type lace spindle, but didn't work on this last 2 weeks.